7.SP.5, let's look at number 9. Which of the following chance events have probabilities that are 1/2? So we want all of these. Which ones are 1/2? So there are more than one answer. There is more than one answer. So let's look at 9. Let's start with A. Rolling a 1 on a fair number cube whose sides are numbered 1 through 6. So the probability of 1, we have 6 possibilities. And those possibilities are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Out of those 6, we want to roll a 1. So a 1 out of 6. This is our probability. Does that work? Is that 1/2? No. So let's move on to B. Rolling an odd number on a fair number cube whose sides numbered 1 through 6. So again, a fair number cube, 6. We want an odd number. So we can just come back up here because here's the sample space for rolling a number cube. We want an odd number. How many of these are odd? We have 1, 3, and 5. So 3 out of 6. If we simplify that, divide the top and bottom both by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So the probability is 1/2. B works. Moving on to C. A spinner with 4 equal sections. So we have 4 sections labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's write that. The sample space, we can get a 1 or a 2 or a 3 or a 4. Here's the sample space. And we want to land, so there's a spinner, and we want it landing on 1 or 4. So how many of these are 1 or 4? There's 1, there's 4, there are 2 out of 4, and we can simplify this, divide them both by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So simplified, we get 1/2. C is 1/2, that's what we're looking for, so C works. On to D. Alright, let's look at D. A spinner with 4 equal sections labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4, so we can actually use this same one, or we'll write new ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's our sample space. And we want to land on a number less than 5. So how many of these are less than 5? Well, that's less than 5, that's less than 5, that's less than 5, and that's less than 5. So all 4 are less than 5. So if we simplify that, 4 divided by 4 is 1. Does this, or I'm sorry, simplify, we get 1 over 1, which simplifies to 1. Is this 1/2? No, so D does not work. Moving on to E. Flipping a fair coin and having the coin land with the heads side facing up. So we're flipping a coin. We can either get heads or tails. So there are 2 options. And we want it to land with heads side facing up. So how many of these 2 are heads? Just 1. So 1/2 is our probability. That does match. E is our answer. Moving on to F. Flipping a coin. So we're flipping a coin here. We can get heads or tails. And we want, so flipping a coin and having the coin land with the tails side facing up. So how many of these are tails? Out of the 2, only 1 is tails, so 1/2. That is what we're looking for, so F also works.